What's up, PokeMoshPit? DarthChocoboz here, and today I'm bringing you a standard battle versus the Mysticore. It's a very good battle versus for Wild Chess's round three of Wild Chess tournament. Looking at his team, I think he's probably going to lead off with the Rotom, as it deals with a lot of the guys on my team. Rotom can Volt Switch and give him switch advantage, and the only other possible lead might be the Scizor for CB U-turn or the T-Tar to set up rocks. But I'm expecting the Rotom, thus I lead off with my own Jirachi. Since Jirachi can protect and scout what kind of Rotom it is, if it wants to be defensive or if it wants to be Scarf. So I go for that protect. He shows me the Volt Switch, and since I have the Gliscor on my team, he knows that I'm going to go to it. So he switches out and goes into his own Gliscor, which I'm guessing is his main Gliscor counter. And I get up my a Wish. I just wanted to see what he would go into. Then I could probably get a free switch into any of my other guys to take on his guy with pretty much no damage, since I would have a Wish hanging. His Gliscor goes for the protect as I bring in my Latios. I show him Draco Meteor, and then I switch over to Hidden Power Fire, expecting his Scizor to come in, because Scizor would resist the Draco Meteor and he might think I'm Specs. So I went for the Hidden Power Fire. In comes T-Tar, and I know he's going to have Cruncher Pursuit. If he pursuits and I switch out, then I'm going to die. If he crunches and I switch out, then I keep my Latios. And if he crunches and I stay in, then I die, and I just won't have any damage on him. So I figure it's the best move just to switch out. I'm gonna lose less if I switch out. So go to Rachi, just up to the rocks in the end. I go with the Body Slam, hoping to get the Rotom coming in, trying to resist an Iron Head. But he goes to Gliscor, easily takes the Body Slam, switches over to his Latios here as I set up a Wish. I guess he doesn't want to stay in on me, expecting a Protect or something to see if I want, because I want to skip for the trick. And he goes into his Gliscor, and I definitely don't want to take any ground moves now, so I switch over to my Rotom. Rotom is going to be able to take any kind of ground move and the Ice Fang, since I think he has Ice Fang now, especially since he shows me Sword Stance. I reckon he has Protect, Sword Stance, Ice Fang, and Earthquake, which is a pretty popular set. What I do with my Rotom in here now, I showed him that I was going to use Hydro Pump, so I know he's going to switch, and hopefully he'll go into his Latios, and I can bring him my Scarf T-Tar and trap it. But he actually goes into Rotom, and I don't want to take a Hydro Pump. Even though I know I can take it, I still don't want to take it, just because I don't know, I just don't want to take it. My Scarf Tar might be important later. So I switch over to my Jirachi. He usually takes the Volt Switch that he uses, and now he brings out his Lucario, and this was really good move by him, because he's going to get up a Sword Stance as I switch over to my Gliscor. And little did I know that Gliscor cannot one-hit KO a Lucario with an Earthquake. So he knows that he can live, even if I'm faster with the max speed Jolly Nature, but I'm not, because I'm Sandvale, and he misses on Sandvale, which is awesome, because that does mean I'm able to hit the Lucario with Earthquake. It lives, which was a huge surprise to me, but thankfully I did live. He makes a very good prediction here, goes for the close combat as I switch over to my Jirachi, hoping to take the Ice Punch. I had a thought in the back of my mind that he might use that, and I really should have just foddered Gliscor, because he's got nothing really more to counter on his team than the Lucario, so I should have just left in Gliscor's fodder and finished it off. I would have even kept it because he did go for close combat, but you know, I didn't think of that. So I bring in Rotom as he's Scarfed, and he knows that it's Scarfed already, so I just show him Hydro Pump, and this time I switched out last time, so I'm just going to go for it this time. In comes T-Tar. I know it's specially defensive because that's what most standard T-Tars with Stealth Rock are, and he takes that Hydro Pump pretty well. So I'm pretty sure he's specially defensive now. And I do go for 2 Hydro Pumps. I know the second one's not going to kill, but I would need this T-Tower down low since nothing else on my team can one-hit KO it. He finished me off with the Crunch, which isn't too bad. My Rotom didn't serve much purpose, except maybe tricking something later. So I can bring in my Latios here, who easily finishes it off with the Energy Ball. I am Life Orb, so I know that I don't have to worry about being trapped by, or forced out by something else by locking myself into a bad move like the Scizor on Energy Ball. I have Energy Ball because Rotom Wash is kind of a problem for this team. But he brings in Scizor. He has 4 moves. Only one of them is going to kill me. So I go for the Hidden Power Fire. It takes out the Scizor. Most Scizors just U-turn if they're CB anyway on the switch, and he might want to set up a Sword Stance. But now he brings in his Latios here, and I'm going to go over to my Magnezone. Since Magnezone can take a Dragon move pretty well, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the Dragon move, since we have been switching up our predictions. Since if you over-predict and then you don't predict at all, you sometimes catch people out. But so I just went to Magnezone. He goes for the Dragon move in the end, and I do take it pretty nicely, and I do live the second serve. I see he's Life Orb also, which means he's taking a good bit of damage from Life Orb and Storm every turn, and I'm just going to hit him with a Flash Cannon. Flash Cannon is going to do 40%, and he's going to have to recover up 3 or 4 times after sandstorm damage and flash cannon damage variation until he is able to live a life orb recoil and sandstorm and flash cannon damage. He sees that it's a feudal battle because I might get a crit or special defense drop or something, and he just finishes me off with Surf, letting his Latios go down. And now he's going to bring out his Rotom, and I'm going to bring out my Gliscor. And I know that I need to miss on Sandvale so I can get Toxic on it, or else the thing's not going to die, and I'm going to lose. And he misses once on Sandvale, which is awesome, because it's only 25 or 75% accuracy now thanks to Sandvale. Goes for Hydro Pump again, misses, which is kind of gay, but I do just get my Roost up. I'm at full HP now. I think I can live a Hydro Pump. I'm just going to keep clicking Roost as I've really got nothing much better to do. Probably could have set up the Stealth Rock if I wanted to, but I didn't because I didn't want to. I wanted a Roost. Since if I do take a Hydro Pump like I do here, then I might be able to regain some more HP and have another chance at Sandvale making a miss, but I don't live the Hydro Pump, which is whatever. So my Gliscor goes down, which doesn't matter that much. And I'm going to bring in my T-Tar here. I know I'm Scarfed, so I'm going to be able to crunch everything. Crunch is going to take this thing out, and if he brings in Gliscor, I'm eventually going to get drops. Even if he sets up to +6 on me, which is fine, because eventually I will get special defense or defense drops. If he sets up to +6, my Latios is still faster and still is able to kill it. So I know I know just staying in here with Crunch is a bad option, but he actually switches out Rotom, which I didn't think about. I thought he would just leave it in his fodder and try and kill me off with the Hydro Pump, but he knew that I would live as well, and right there I just stay in with T-Tar, keep crunching since I did get the defense drop on the first try, and now I bring in Latios, and I know he's going to use Protect to get more HP so he can try and live my hit, and he's also going to go out to Rotom to fodder it, so I try and go for the recover right there, because I did predict it, but I misclicked Hidden Power Fire. I was like, fuck. So now I'm kind of forced to go for the Draco Meteor to try and kill it in case he does stay in, since I used Hidden Power Fire, but he brings in Rotom, good move as Death Fodder, and now he knows if he protects, I'm going to die to Sandstorm damage, and it's going to be a good game, he's going to win, so he goes for the Protect, and I show him Recover, and I'm like, yes bitch, fuck you, I'm the boss, Latios is the boss, he gets back up, he can't protect anymore else, he's risking that he'll lose, he has to go for Ice Fang, it's the safest move, hit him with the Draco Meteor, bam, it's going to take out that Gliscor, and that was an absolutely fantastic game, the Mysticore. I had a lot of fun with it. Guys, if you subscribe to me, subscribe to the Mysticore. He was a great opponent. He isn't uploading this, but yeah, have a nice day, guys. Subscribe to me, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the PokeMoshPit channels, and have a nice day, y'all. Peace.